Hello. It is go time. Hello and welcome. This is a Hero Wars live stream. The Great Storm launched about 2 days ago. I'm gonna do, like I said, we're in the last, so we have one more day, but you want to take a couple days to do all the quests and get the AP and stuff, so I can do the moves. So this is the first Great Storm of 2021. I did talk about like all the quests and stuff in the video, so I've completed most of these quests except for this one. And the Great Storm really doesn't offer me too much personally anymore, but I do want this unique. But like I said, I've only spent about 8,000 emeralds on this event so far. So it's not something, like I said, you don't really need to spend a lot on this one to get most of the AP. Like, the main thing is just spending the energy, which is probably the most cost-prohibitive part of this one. It's 15k energy, do all the quests. But then you just need 45 moves to get this. There's a total of 53, 45 wins. If you had to win 45 battles to get this. There's actually just a total of 53 locations. You don't need to get all 53 to actually beat the boss. Beating more does make the storm resistance higher, so you can take less damage from the storm, but you can do it with less. Hello, Ink. Alright, so we're gonna just do that now. I guess I've already clicked on the theme today, so you don't get the intro theme with Galahad and Mira, but there's like a little mini story theme. You can definitely see it in my other videos, but we'll read the rest of the stories as we see them. If you want the, like I said, if you have a 3x, that's not necessarily a bad time to get a 3x. It depends, if you want the frame or not. If you're planning on buying the 3x later, now's a better time to buy it because you get the bonus emerald. So it's almost like, if you have a 3x up, it's almost like buying a 4x right now. So it's not the worst deal. And then you get the frame and stuff too. Yeah, like I said, that's what I mean. I have 54 action points by just doing all the quests, and I spent only about 8,000 emeralds on this event, so you can, like I say, you don't need to spend the 90k emeralds on this one. You can get most of this quest done, like most of the stuff, with just 8k emeralds. Yeah, you'll miss out on some coins, but I feel like this, if I think of all the regular rotating events, I think this is the best one because, one, it gets you pet resources. Pets are one of the most efficient ways to level up your heroes because pets are very flexible. You can use pets on as many heroes you need. Like I said, if you switch in your teams or whatever, right? That's a flexible investment. It's not a sunk cost to a specific hero. Like I said, plus this event is relatively cheap to get a lot of value out of compared to all the other events. A lot of the events, you really have to spend the 50k or however many emeralds to really get value out of it. So the fact that you could do this one for less than 10k and get a lot of value out of it, I think makes it a really good event. Hello, Rocket. Hello, Ray. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just start clearing these out here. Okay, yeah, that's right. We've already done that. Okay. So generally speaking, on the Great Storm, you just kind of want to zigzag on these. Storm Legacies aren't bad. That's probably where most of my coins will go because I don't really need pet souls. All 8 of my pets are absolute star at this point, so... And we're probably going to skip most of these battles. My amulet is vibrating. I've never seen the beacon do this before. I'm scared.
You're absolutely right to be scared of me.
Who might you be? Xe'sha? What brings you to the Dominion?
It's none of your business, wench. The storm will avenge me.
Don't listen to her, guardians. Beware. The storm acts like a living creature. It attacks us with its own force, the force of the storm.
Well said, but the forces of nature heed no words. Do not let the force of the storm destroy you. Over here, run to the center.
Don't! That voice is a trick. The closer to the center of the storm, the more dangerous it gets. The enemies of the Dominion can't be trusted, Xe'sha. You hear me?
Of course I do, my dear. You're going to die, the lot of you.
Alright, so. Thanks. I try my best on the voices when I'm reading. I try my best to do impressions. Oh, some of the longer themes, like the Winterfest stories scene I read through, like at the end of Winterfest, where I read through all the stories. I started to get hoarse at the end of that.
Your amulet. Every time we defeat monsters, it pulsates.
In these moments, I sense that the beacon's energy grows and the destructive force of the storm fades. The amulet is shielding you, Guardians. It increases your storm resistance, which means there's still a chance to defeat this enemy. We just need to keep fighting.
All right. Hello, Diego. Hello, Guyen. Yeah, Kornak could be a pain. You can fight a Kornak on this map, I believe. Like I said, I've ran into Kornak a few times on this map, so you definitely have to be wary. Like on some of these skips, you want to be kind of look before you leap, see what you're fighting. Like you can see all the different enemies here. The frozen visages. Oh, there it is. There's Kornak right there. That's Kornak. Hi, Jack. Let's see. Let's do this one. Ooh, a box.
Xe'sha challenged us to reach the very center, the core of the storm.
Obviously, it won't be easy to get there.
What if it's the crucial element of the storm, the very heart of it, its source? Did you see those 3 giant crystals looking like watchtowers? I think the crystals feed the core of the storm with energy and protect it.
In that case, we need to disarm them so we can reach the heart of the storm.
Yeah, Heart of the Capital, that was a stage that took me many months before I was actually able to clear it on my account. Like, I got stuck on that one for a long time, so don't worry about, like, most players get stuck in Chapter 14 at some point. I mean, that's just the natural progression. Like, if you don't get stuck at Chapter 14, you probably spent way too much money on this game. Alright. I usually do... Like, there's 2 different types of defensive buffs. Like, they're not quite the same. Like, so this one was increases armor or increases magic defense for entire team. I like said, and then there's like another buff over here, and this one is decreases magic damage or physical damage, which is not quite the same as increasing defense. But I usually do one for magic, one for physical to kind of balance it out, rather than do both the same. I think it's better to do like a balanced one. But your results may vary depending on what you are. And a note, the monsters are based on your own level. Like, the stronger your team, the stronger the enemies are. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this event. Boom, another box.
The storm is growing more powerful. Harbinger, soon you will arrive to this world and bring it to ruin. This is my gift to you, O Great One, my revenge on the Dominion.
All right, so I gotta speed this one because I want to see if we can actually see the battle results, like the info window. It's been a while, so I can't remember if we can actually see the info window at the end of the fight or not. Probably not, but no, we can't see the info. Probably only if you lose a fight can you see info, and maybe not even then. But I wanted to see the actual power level of these enemies. We can't really do that. Oh, that's right. There's a log.
The beacon, it's pulsating with lights.
We destroyed the tower. The core is just ahead. You yet live? What a pity.
Why, yes, we're just about to destroy the storm, along with you.
An arrogant fool. Still, I'd like to see you try. After all, it's the only way for me to get a hold of that bauble of yours.
It's my amulet, and it's one of a kind across the worlds.
I couldn't care less. I'll just take it from you.
Yeah, we'll check the log here in a second. Log. Here it is. Yeah, so these are like 150k power enemies. So like that's like so 750k teams. Like these are 750k power enemy teams. So they are based on, like I said, they're based on your level. So the stronger you are, the harder these are. So it really does kind of force you to build up your storm resistance regardless on your level. I think you could probably do this with about 40. Like I said, you probably could do this about 200-ish storm resistance depending on some factors. Oh, here's the boss for end of chapter 13. Shivarik, I believe his name is. Yeah, so Sebastian makes this fight way easier. But we might actually time out though still. We probably got to manual this one. Let's go Celeste in damage mode. But no, Sebastian's super important in this fight. Because this guy uses some nasty status effects. Hi, John. All right. The guy with the Cerberus pet's down. Hey, Caesar. Good morning. It's like 10:30 at night for me. There you go. That is a fight I've lost several times just trying to auto skip it. So, like, that is definitely one of those fights you have to watch out for. Because I've definitely lost that one a few times on these. You can go watch some of my previous videos on this where I literally lost on that fight. So, it does pay to look before you leap. It's tomorrow already, huh? Australia. It's in the middle of summer where you are. Alright, so let's see. We have 30 moves left, so like I said, we got pretty good. Yeah, I've never been to Australia. I've only, like I said, I have this long history of playing games at like weird times, because for a long time I had this weird work schedule. So I used to play games like EverQuest and stuff, and like all my guild mates would be from like Australia and Taiwan. Like, it would play with the people who are, like, far east in the time zones. So it'd be, like, Australia, New Zealand, Taiwan, Japan, like, players, like, in my guilds and, like, games like EverQuest and stuff. And I remember doing, I said, being in the Taiwanese guild and doing raids and stuff in EverQuest when I was a lot younger. You want to see the battles? Most of these battles are pretty much trash enemies. So there's not a lot to show. I mean, there's a few that, like, if, like, the trickier teams I will show. The fairy thieves use magic attack. They attack with, like, their basic attacks magic damage. No, I'm in Mountain Time Zone. I'll probably buy Storm Legacies because all my pets are absolute stars, so those pet soul chests don't make a lot of sense for me. Gold actually has value again, so I don't necessarily mind getting gold. I mean, it's not the greatest, but gold has value again. Probably buy the Storm Legacies. I mean, maybe I'll buy a bunch of, like, pet items and then trade them for particles or something. That's the other option I could do. Hey, Ink, I've answered your question, like, twice now. It's a giant fairy. Look at that. It's a big one. It really depends on a lot of factors, but you can do it with around 45-ish or 50. You can definitely do it with less than 55. I mean, you could do it with 50. You could definitely do it with 50. Some people could do it with less. It really depends, like you said, because the enemies are based on your own level. And, like I said, so if you go... Right, it says, see, that's level 150, like 155 power. So he's like the power level. They're based on your own hero power. So the stronger you are, the stronger the enemies will be. So a lot of it depends on your own team build. And then we get to here, and then right here is the buff, and then you just have the center ring left. That's generally how I do the thing. You don't necessarily have to do it the exact path I did, but generally you do the zigzagging to minimize, because you never want to backtrack and waste moves. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I've heard people doing it with like 180 storm resistance or whatever, but I mean, I feel like that's going to make it a lot harder because you're going to waste more moves trying to beat the boss at that rate. I mean, I know people can do it this one, but a lot of that depends on level. Like my level, like I said, the enemies hit kind of hard and stuff. Like I wouldn't be comfortable trying it this right there because that's 250 storms, so I'd be right with 180 storm resistance. I would be taking 7% of my life each turn, which is a lot of damage. Let's do pure damage by 20%. Generally speaking, you should try to get it to set up so you can do like beat the boss in like 3 or 4 hits. You don't want to probably like if you're using more than 4 hits, you probably didn't grab enough storm resistance. Some people could do it at 2. Really, again, there's a lot of variables. A lot of depends on your build, depends on your level. Like I said, there's just a lot of variables because this getting scales with your own power. Like, because the enemy teams are like 750k for me. Where's that Kornak node? You should be aware that I think unused action points turn into Storm Legacies. $230 is usually pretty good because you're only taking about 2% damage with 230. I would think 230 is enough for most players. Boom, chest. So that was the last chest, so I have all the chests. I do recommend trying to find all the chests. So this is the Cornac node right here. This is the one with Cornac. So this one will probably just want to do it. Cornac. All right. Oh no, we have a bomb. Okay. Someone set up us the bomb. Axel is really good for against Cornac because he helps mitigate the damage. Like, I don't think Axel was a Thene when I first tried Cornac. I think that's before Axel was a Thene, so I did not have that benefit, but he definitely makes Cornac a lot easier. I said, you can try to dodge the bomb blasts, but it's not always the easiest thing to do. Like, armor is definitely better versus the bombs than dodge. But look at this, we're probably going to time out here. Probably should have brought Thea instead of Maya. I don't know if Maya does a lot of damage, but we are timing out here. Let's see. Oh, no, we got it. Okay. Used a lot of time, but yes. Oh. Well, let's see. 205. Let's take on like 3 more nodes here. Let's see. We want to get to 45. I think we'll be fine here. So we get to 210. Wait, what did I just... Oh, this is another... Svar... Yeah, she does a lot of pure. Another one of this one. This is a mini one. Look at it, it's tiny. Yeah, Shazafar or whatever his name is. I can't ever pronounce it. He has a high dodge stat too. Go Maya. Yeah, Maya's a good hero. All right, we're gonna go check my thing here because we want to make sure we're getting the unique. So there we go. We are just one more move away, so we can go attack the boss. So 220, I think that's enough. That should give you 3. So we'll take 3% damage. Enemies take 23.1% less damage. So that's the other thing. The storm also gives the enemies resistance. So they take 23.1% less damage. And that's kind of where you have to balance it. And also, I think I want to do one more. Yeah, well, I don't have Iris invested in. I don't plan on doing her anytime soon. Oh, hey, it's another one boss. Another boss. It's the bird boss. I said we're going to destroy this one, though. Boom! I don't even know how many buffs that was. That was a stupid number, though. Yeah. Someone wants to go count how many times Aurora just spammed her ult, like, you know. But the Asteroid doesn't, you know, definitely, but see, now that we did another thing, so now it's like 3% less damage, so now it's only 20% less damage. 18. Yeah, like I said, that is some major buff spammage. Old spammage.
Give me your name, insolent wench.
I'm Mira. Don't bother giving me yours. I already know it. I also know that you possess something similar to my beacon. It conjures the force of the storm, the exact opposite of my resistance. Their inner energy aside, these items share a common nature, don't they?
Don't waste your breath, you pathetic insect. You're going to die. Lots of you. Shame I won't be here to witness it. Duty calls.
But that's the thing, like, this Receive My Stormies, I'm taking 2.5% of life each second. But yeah, we might, like, the boss has so much life. We might want to take another node off, because this is terrible DPS. Terrible DPS. Info. Maya's doing a lot of damage. Let's see. We could try. We got about third off, so maybe we'll be okay. We'll just go for it. We'll try Albus. I don't know. It might get us all killed, though. Ha ha ha. Well, not sure that helped much. Maya did more damage last time. Albus did some damage to kind of offset that. We're gonna try something very controversial. Let's try another healer here. See if Maya can tankage here. Yeah, I kind of think we do want Maya with that. We could put on Sebastian, but Juice.more doesn't crit enough to really make it worth it, I don't think. I mean, Maya's gonna do a lot more, I believe, especially, nope, she's not gonna live long enough. I thought that'd be risky, but we're experimenting here. Martha's not going to help me. My Martha sucks, besides. And we're probably going to go spend a bunch on her right now. But I wanted Thea because we're going this low life theme. Because Thea I really like with Ju just because of that. So we'll probably just drop Celeste next time before Aurora back in for the last one. Because we're going to need one more. Like Thea with Ju, not Martha usually. Because when you get to SOS health, Ju gets that bonus. Right, I'll show you what I mean when it happens. But no, Thea's a really good healer. I never understood why more people don't use her, because she's definitely one of the better heroes in the game. Like, you see this thing spinning over Aurora's head? That's Thea's passive called Second Wind. It's like Ju has like... So when you're getting low life like this, Thea's passive is super strong. It even works after she dies. And Ju, because he has that invincibility thing with his ult, Thea's passive works really well with Ju. Because it just gives him... It lets him stay in crit easier. Like, it's one of the most key things to do with Ju is to use them with Thea. Up there, now Aurora's gone again. But Ju's going to attack 55% faster now with Thea's passive there. All right, we're almost done. We're going to beat it here. I don't know. I think this actually is probably better than the first lineup just because Thea's so good with Ju. And silence actually works.
Your victory means nothing whatsoever. There will be another crystal and another storm.
Your own amulet that resembles my beacon. Think about it, Xe'sha. What if we're both...
Begone! Your words matter not to me. Soon I will deal the next blow and open the gate for the great harbinger. Ha 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 ha.
No, I kind of think that Xe'sha, it might be like Mira from like another world or something. I kind of like, it's like she's kind of like the I always get kind of hints that she might be like a corrupted Mira or something. But yeah, so that was the Great Storm. Let's look at what we got here. Oh, I'm getting hosed. Hosed! Okay, that one's good, but man, these are some low chests here. We got some min chests here. We have like 100k themes. Let's go to the merchant here in a second. So there's a few options here for me. Let's buy a rare. See what those are worth. An uncommon. I forget what these are worth. I know I have some flawless gems, so let's go see what those sell for. Equipment. So those sell for 18. Flawless is 27. Rare is 18. Uncommon is 18. So if you're trying to do these for particles, probably best to buy a bunch of these uncommon ones. If you're trying to, like, it's 18 particles per 1250, which is not that great a value. But that's the value you would get for particles. If you're just trying to go straight for particles. But I think for most people players, Storm Lexi is the way to go. So let's see what we get here. Let's buy 75 of these for now and see what we get. Storm Legacy. Yeah, it's like, so I think this is better than trying to buy the jewels for particles. Bye, Datlam. We'll speed this up because it's going to take forever. Get some eggs, particles. Do get some potions, which are terrible value. Potions suck. But, you know, particles are probably the main thing I'm after. Gold isn't too bad these days because you can actually use it for something worthwhile. It's still kind of a not very valuable resource because it's pretty easy to get. You could just go farm gold in the dungeon. You could trade Titan Soul Coins for it, and I have a bunch of these blocks I could trade for more Titan Soul Coins. Like, these just accumulate. Like, I have plenty of access to gold right now, but it isn't totally worthless now, so let's just speed through these. Get more. How many? We're up to 227x. So these are probably, I'd say, like, if you're, like I said, I mean, I think for most people, you probably just want to go straight for the pet soul chests. Just because you could get the pet souls you need for the pets you're focused on. But if you already have all your pets of Absolute Star like I do, pet soul chests are kind of bad value. And you just want particles. So I don't really plan to build an Iris, no, because that's a lot of resource. This game is about resource management, and I've already invested in other heroes. Like, unless Iris proves to be absolutely must-have, I'm not going to invest in her. Like, she has to really show that there's value that actually makes me invest in resources. I'm already trying to invest resources in Martha Nebula right now. Trying to get them to where I could do my Stone Cold lineup a bit better, because my Stone Cold lineup's kind of weak. Yeah, let's go probably spend the rest of my coins on Storm Legacies then. Because that was probably the best value I'm going to get out of anything right now. 54, 244 eggs. So we got quite a few eggs. Can't see the particles. We're going to have to speed this up, see what we got particle-wise. 3,000 particles. I mean, I'd just rather have eggs for that. Because you can't, like I said, I'd just rather have the eggs because you get more pet soul coins out of the eggs. Like, for, like, you know, just like value-wise, like it just, I don't know. It's pet soul coins, pet soul chests are pretty bad value, and after you have them, after you've used, they've served their purpose, because it's only 5 souls per pet. Then yes, an egg is only worth 3 souls generally on average. It's about 3 souls versus 5, but I'm going to probably get more eggs and stuff from these because these cost less. I get some particles, which I actually do need now. I could still use quite a few more particles. Work up Fenris. Yeah, so with the Biscuit event, I took Biscuit to 5 stars. Which, like I said, and then I got him Absolute Star with some pet soul chests and eggs and stuff I had saved up. I had to do a couple events to get there, but you can't use them right off. You have to wait like 4 months before you can even use that stuff on new pets anyway. So I ran with Biscuit at 5 stars for a while, and I, like I said, which was fine. But I do have some pet soul chests from other stuff. Like, I'll get them from random events. I got to probably use ones during Winterfest. I will get more pet soul choice chests from, like, random stuff, I'm sure. But, yeah, no, I have about 300 eggs right now. Like, see the grand prize here. Like, you could try to get a grand prize of those, but I don't think it's really that pressing. But let's see, pets, like I said, so I got all these pets. All my pets, except Fenris, are max patronage. I have 3 pets that are completely max, which is Kane, Albus, Axel. So we're kind of focused on Fenris right now, because we want to just kind of up his patronage. Let's get this one charged. Oh, out of particles. Let's do a arena fight. I didn't really look at what the enemy team was on the top. I just kind of hit okay. Because I had one more move on the Grand Arena today. So I might lose my next 2 fights. But you can't really see all the teams the higher levels anyway. Oh, this team's dead. We're done for here. We're probably sad in this one. There's no way of knowing what this one was unless you fought this guy a lot before. No, this team's gonna die. Maybe. Oh, we might actually win. Ha! Go, 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 go! Yasmin, go! There you go, Yasmin. My Yasmin sucks. She totally kicked butt on that team. Alright, so... what I haven't done this week is my Asgard boss fights. Like I said, this is... the level 160 boss is no joke. She did some damage, though. She got 42 million with her Stone Cold line. We'll go see, like I said. But yeah, you have to be pretty buff to survive this stuff. Her Isaac did not survive. But if you look at the power level, like... you can see they're all like 177k. Wow, her Nebula is strong. But that's kind of like what you need to actually be competitive at 160 boss. But we're gonna try some lines here. Before I do Stone Cold, I'll probably buff up. I'll probably use some certs and stuff. But we were trying... last week I did pretty good with... well, I did like to twins plus Arachne. But we're going to do Maya instead of Lars. Lars is pretty sketchy on this event here. I want to see what this team does here. Let's do... Arachne, let's do... Actually, I think we want Axel here. Let's see what happens here. Hi, Erain. Gotta do his Great Storm stream, but we're gonna do some guild. I already finished the Great Storm event, so we're gonna do some guild boss fights. But Aurora is one of the better tanks for this event because she has the... blocked. I have like a bazillion buffs. Oh, nope. Not gonna do too much damage to this team either. I was hoping, but it's level 160. There ain't much that could do damage to this team. And that's it. That's all she wrote. But in case you're wondering, these are the buffs I got this week. So these buffs that are team specific, they suck. Don't buy them. The must-haves, Keeper's Blessing, Healing Converter, and Chosen by the Stars. Always buy those 3 buffs every week. The rest is just kind of what you get. Spear Energies, Unleash, okay. Marksman Opportunities, okay. But the team-specific ones are pretty bad. Wakeful Undead and Genius Engineers, Grove Keepers, those are bad buffs. Don't buy them. Let's try Alvanor. Celeste. All right, this team is gonna get destroyed. I got about 100 eggs for 100k worth of Storm Legacies. So the thing about Alvanor is that he is invincible to the regular attacks on the defense sphere, so he can buff up a whole lot of magic attack. And really, like I said, I think you could probably do pretty well with an Orion Alvanor build, but my Orion sucks. Like, we are talking sucks. He sucks on toast. But but he's not immune to the meteor showers. But we did get my Helios sucks too. Like I said, I do not have I'm not a millionaire. I'm one of those people who do not make a lot of money. So I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money to spend on this game. So let's see. Let's see what you do. A lot of it is like just surviving long enough so Albus can get a hit in. That's really just the strategy for me at this point, and focusing on Stone Cold. And we will do the Stone Cold line in a bit. Nope, we're not going to survive long enough. Nope, did not get a hit off Albus. Like I said, I don't have anything strong enough here. So we have, what, 2 attacks left, so we don't want to do Stone Cold yet. That's Stone Cold to the top. So what we got? Zeri, Helios. Sure, Chin Mao. Let's see, Fenris. Like I said, my Helios isn't strong. Like I said, I don't have many strong heroes. I have like 4 heroes that are completely maxed on the equipment. We'll see if this survives long enough so Albus can ult. That's pretty much all I'm trying for, is to survive long enough for Albus to ult. No, this is not going to work. Nope. 160 boss is no joke. So I got 1 team left, and that is Stone Cold. Before we do that, though, we got to do some investment here. No, we're trying to get Isaac's last item. We're pretty close to his last item here. Not going to spend any more energy today, though, because I've done the 15k on this quest. But we'll probably have his last item done by the next week. So skins. So I got his skins done, too. And his glyphs are done. His skins are done. So what we need, though, like Martha and Nebula are kind of weak. They do not have their stuff done. But skins, we don't have armor. And we don't have dodge. Dodge skid, she could probably survive without it. But what we do have is certs. We have certs. I spent about 200k on here during the week when they had the event for Asgard, and that was about it. I've only spent about 200k in Astrals here. And most of my investment, like I almost have Aurora maxed out. Like we just have 4 more nodes on Aurora. Sebastian's rank 4, Celeste rank 3, and then working on Isaac, Krista, and Jew. But what I got here is I got some certs from Winterfest. And we're going to trade these for some skin stones. And we're going to max out Martha's skins here. We're going to need to buy some more to max these out. Alright, so more certs. Should be enough. Should, but maybe not. I might need more than that. Nope. I actually do need a lot more. What you got? 50 more? 60 more? Let's do 75. Just because it's a nice even number. Leaves me with 400. Because I want to keep like some for artifact coins. Got only 15k artifact coins right now, so I'll need to open these up. Martha. Oh my gosh. Maxing out her skins was a lot. Let's see. This is the main reason I usually recommend doing these for artifact coins, because you just get much better value than skins, but I have artifacts done, although the heroes I need artifacts done on, so because I'm ahead on artifacts here. Like I said, we're okay on artifacts. We could do some more work on Alvinor or Dorian or whatever. Actually, Alvinor's all max evolved too. So, yeah. So I'm fine on artifacts for now. I mean, there might be some heroes later on I want some artifacts for, but artifacts, like I said, so that's why I've been spending on skins. For most players, I would not recommend spending our certs on skins because it's not that great a value. It's definitely much better value to do artifact coins or maybe chaos cores. But anyway, so where is those boxes? Martha. Gosh. So, trying to be conservative. I'm not doing the math very well. I can't remember the math. I haven't maxed out a skin for a while. So that should be enough because we're really close. Skins. Martha. Awesome. There we go. All right. And I mean, I kind of want to max out Nebula's skins. Actually, well, agility, winter skin. How many? Let's see, how many certs do I have left? 355. Well, let's just do. We'll keep 200 because I want to have some for artifact coins if I need them later. So we're gonna do some Nebula skinage here. Agility. Okay. All right. Well, that's enough. Like. So that's about, she does not have a dodge skin yet, but that's what we're just going to have to roll with. So let's see what we can do with Stone Cold on 160 boss. We're probably going to get destroyed, but maybe we'll do 5 million damage. Maybe. Like, how much am I at already? I'm at 800,000 with my first 4 fights. Not too encouraging. But Martha has all of her skins maxed. So does Isaac. Sebastian's and Jews I've maxed out a long time ago. Because Jet's not a good hero. Oliver, patron for the win. Nope, Martha's dead. Nope. .6, so that's what I got. So that's how tough the 160 boss is. I mean, I really need these heroes to have a lot more investment in them to really compete. But you did like 2 million. Remember, the boss damage, like I said, this includes damage to defense spheres and stuff, so that's why the damage is discrepancy here, in case you're wondering. But, like I said, my team's just not nearly strong enough for a 160 boss, so, but we can claim some of these. And that's what I got here. Really close here. We need... It's either one or the other. Could actually do her, but we'll probably do that after next week starts when I have some quests again. Because it's a weekend, so like after tomorrow before Guild War, I'll probably level her up her health up a bit. Yeah, there's not too much more to talk about. Like I said, you could probably do, I did it with 225 storm resistance. You could probably do with less if you're trying to do. It's your choice. Like, the more storm resistance up, the less damage you do to the boss. Like, if you have a storm resistance of, say, like, let's say you have 225 storm resistance, you're doing, like I said, because the node will still have a 25 storm up, you'll do 20% less damage to them. So just keep in mind that, like I said, but you could try going for the boss. I mean, like I said, it's just, there's not a lot of coins on the other node, so it's really your choice. I mean, if you think you can get it for 7 hits, you might be able to if you have a good team that can do the damage. It might be worth trying to go 7 points, because the boss is worth 20,000 points. 20,000 coins, that's a lot. So I'd probably go for the boss with 7 coins. And remember, it only costs 500 emeralds to buy another action point. You can buy an action point for 500 emeralds. If you can use your 7 themes to get really close, it might be worth to spend 500 emeralds for that last point, because you do get 20,000 coins from the boss chest. But if you can kill the boss, go for it. If not, like I said, the other nodes only give like a couple hundred coins maximum. So if you already got all 6 chests, I'd probably just go for the boss. Anyway, yeah, I don't really have too much more to say about the Great Storm. I thank you all for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Please share this video. But yeah, no, I really thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, that's another thing. You can keep the AP too for the. You can't let them turn into our legacy chest. That's another value proposition. You can keep the AP. It just really, if you think like I said, that is a good point. Is that you do get some storm legacies for the AP if you don't use them, but it's 20,000 coins is quite a bit, so it's just really your choice. You could try one fight and see how far you get on the boss, and see like if it's worth to try the other 6 on it. Anyway, I thank you guys for showing up. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks again. Until next time, thanks for watching.